amazing woman by the name of Oprah Winfrey once said, "Let excellence be your brand." And she further said, "When you are excellent, you become unforgettable. Doing the right thing, even when nobody knows you're doing the right thing, will always bring the right thing to you." I hope that you got something out of that small message. And I think we need to somehow take what Oprah Winfrey has said and make us accountable. And make us accountable in a way of making sure that we make excellence our brand. We do the best that we can in the work that we do, whether someone is watching or not. Often people want to be given applause for doing something great. Often people want to be given that, you know, feeling of you're doing amazing and all of that without anyone just giving you that push. I don't know what word to use, without giving you that push to say, hey, you're doing great, or without anyone telling you that, hey, you're doing amazing. You feel like it's not great. Now, what I like about this particular quote by Oprah Winfrey, and obviously basing it to her as someone who has really been a huge inspiration. I mean, I, for one, feel like Oprah Winfrey has inspired me in so many ways. From her not backing down on what she believes in, from her not backing down from the kind of content, the kind of messaging that she wants to put across to the world. I mean, Oprah said that I'm not gonna be a reason why another person doesn't become okay. I mean, I know when she was doing her talk shows, earlier when she started working for other people, there would be shows that she would have to do, and she would see that these shows are actually not making the audience or the guest speakers that are there that are being interviewed or on the talk show, they are not making them okay or settled. So Oprah made it a point that she is not going to allow that. She didn't, like, against all odds, she made sure that she stood by her word. And she is proof that if you keep working on your craft, if you keep doing the best that you can, nothing can stand in your way, nothing can limit, or nothing can dim your light. And if you can understand something, that you don't need people to just glorify you when you're doing something. You don't need people to keep telling you that, oh, Tam, you're amazing. Oh, so and so, you're amazing. For you to see that your light is amazing, you need to make excellence your brand. You need to make sure that you push yourself beyond limit. You keep working on yourself. You keep doing good. You keep doing the right thing, which is what I feel like is the most important thing. Doing the right thing, working the right way, making sure that you do things the right way and you are not somehow doing things because you want to please other people. Now, I fail to understand why is it that people would want to consider trying to please other people when they have to work on their own brand. I don't understand why you feel like you need to be given some glory while you're working on your own craft. When you are the main person who knows your own craft, why can't you just work on your craft and let it speak for yourself? Because I believe that when your work is amazing, it will speak for you. You don't listen, there's a difference between speaking about your work, speaking about your brand, and allowing yourself to be excellent in your brand. This is completely different to somehow bragging or somehow seeking unnecessary attention about how excellent you are, or stepping in the room and making people feel like I'm actually better than all of you guys here. I make 1 million in a year. I make 1 million in a month as opposed to any of you guys. I mean, I can buy your own companies. Like, you get, being pompous, for example. Now, I like this saying that let excellence be your brand. And I'm going to read this again. And this is again the quote by Oprah Winfrey, because she is the inspiration behind this. She says, let excellence be your brand. When you are excellent, you become unforgettable. Now, let's pause there. I'll continue. When you are excellent, you become unforgettable. Now, when your work speaks for itself, when you're amazing at whatever that you're doing, you won't be forget. Like, no one will just forget about you. If you were able to step into an office, step into a boardroom, present your work, present yourself, and you leave there leaving a mark, no one is going to forget that. If your work is amazing and excellent, no one is going to forget that. So now it's important for us to take note of the fact that when you are excellent, or when you give your work the best, when you give out your best, nothing will dim your light. Nothing will dim your light. And you won't even need to try hard to actually get recognition or to be remembered, because your work speaks for itself. I hope that you're getting what I'm saying. Your work speaks for itself. So when you are not even in the room, a person can easily call and remember that, okay, you know what? That's that lady from IL Designs. She designed 1, 2, 3. I would like to have a conversation with her, or something like that, or whatever that you might be doing. So if you are excellent, and if you give out your best, if you do the right thing the right way, no one will forget you. No one will forget you. And it further says that doing the right thing, even when nobody knows you're doing the right thing, will always bring the right things to you. Can I repeat that? Doing the right thing, even when nobody knows you're doing the right thing, will always bring the right things to you. So when you keep doing the right thing, when you keep doing the right thing the right way, legally and faithfully so, and without any shortcuts, making sure that you work on your craft and you are not becoming that copycat, taking other people's business ideas, because we know in this world that there are people that would somehow have a conversation with you, and then you wonder, but like, I only told so and so about this idea. And this is not just, there are moments where like you had an idea and you can see that someone now all of a sudden has that kind of concept. But it's normal when someone from like whenever, wherever, or someone who you haven't even engaged with does that thing. And then again, an idea is just an idea unless or until you start executing it. That's when we can say that it's actually visible, or it's something that can be tangible at some point, right? So that's that. But an idea that you just have and you've never even tried to implement it, then it will just remain an idea. All right? Okay, so here's another point. Another point is, maybe you and I are having a conversation. Let's see who's here, who has joined us. All right, let's say Bree has sat with me. Me and Bree, we are sitting down and having this conversation to say, Bree, you know what? I have this awesome idea. I want to do this and that, and I'm looking at this angle and whatnot. And then the next thing, 2 days or a day later, you see Bree applying the very same thing that you said. You can see that that is like someone not doing things the right way. They somehow didn't come up with their unique concept. They copied from you, right? So I'm not talking about that kind of person. So I'm talking about you doing the right thing, even when nobody knows that you're doing the right thing. So basically, what this means is that when you are doing the right thing, when no one is watching, when you put an effort in your work, when no one is watching, then you are at a place where even when you come out or when your work gets to be seen by other people, it will continue to shine. Your light will not be dimmed. Should I leave the light on? Let's see. Should I? Should I leave the light on? Maybe not. Not sure. I guess I think we find like this. Your light will not be dimmed, guys. Your light will not be dimmed. So no one can dim your light if you put in the work. If you put in the work, nothing will stand in your way. For you to be unforgettable, it means that you have to give everything that you do your best shot. Your best shot. And I don't mean just showcasing who you are, telling us who you are, whatever, not necessarily telling us anything, doing your work. And when you have to put your work out to the world, it speaks volumes. So, can we be like Oprah Winfrey? And I don't know, you know what? There are some people, I mean, I, for one, I grew up, guys. I don't know about you guys. I'm currently 34, and I grew up watching Oprah Winfrey. Even when I didn't understand much of English, I grew up watching Oprah Winfrey. I watched that show every, like, it used to play what time? I don't remember the time, but I remember that I think it was around the evenings. I just don't remember. But I always watch Oprah Winfrey's shows. And, you know, it was such an amazing show that was inspiring at the end of the day. And I believe that as the teenager, or that teenage me got to learn certain things from her. So I'm using her, and I'm even mentioning her because she still continues to inspire me. She still continues to inspire me. And I look at her life, I look at how she lives her life. Guys, no one is perfect in this world. Everyone has their own baggage and any like challenges of life and everything. But when you live your life the best way possible, you know, in your like living your truthful life, I mean, only you can know your truthful life. And when you witness someone like that who is, you know, so humble, and I'm speaking from what I see. Some people can come with other angles to say, hey, are you sure you know who she is? Or whatever, you know, but I'm speaking from the angle that I've seen and what I've got to learn and what I've got to witness. Like, you get to see that kind of woman, and you think to yourself that Oprah Winfrey, guys, the first time she was made aware, because she was doing this speech, I think it was at one university. I think it was a graduation of some sort, or something like that. She was doing a speech, and she mentioned something that she was not aware, like when she was told that she's a brand, she wasn't actually aware that she is a brand. Meaning, all the things that she kept on doing each and every day, she was doing them mainly because she knows that she needs to do the right things. She needs to constantly do these things the right way. So she was giving her best in everything. So this brings me back to this point to say, we often want titles. We often want titles for us to be recognized. When we go to events, when we have to stand on stage and speak, you want to stand on stage and to be glorified as Tenji with the comedian, Tenji with the actress, Tenji with the filmmaker, the producer, the whatnot. Like, we want titles in our names. We want, you know, you stand there, with the CEO of something. We want to be given titles. And I feel like we ignore the most important part. We ignore this important part, which is the part of working on ourselves, working on our craft, working on becoming the best version of ourselves, working on being excellent without needing some kind of light to be forced on us. Your light will shine either way. Your light will shine either way, because we know that you aren't heavy. You are a brilliant designer. You are Tenji, you were a brilliant comedian and whatnot. We know all of those things, but we don't need to, it doesn't need to be forced. So give out your best and make sure that even when you stand and own who you are, own what you're capable of, own what you are made of, you don't get to be pompous about it. You remain humble. That's basically the word that I should have used. I think I had like a long explanation, but humbling yourself and just being you, just humbling yourself and allowing your work to speak. You are just there quiet, but your work speaks for you. How cool is that? Mm, yeah. 20 minutes without checking who has joined, but I felt like I needed to speak first. So hello, my people. Thank you so much. Hey, Bree Bree. Let excellence be your brand. Listen, honey, let excellence be your brand. Whatever that you do, make sure that you do it to your best, to the best of your ability. Make sure that even if we are not watching you, you give it your all. And do not just come out and shine from the outside and make us see a facade or just a clear picture of your greatness, only to find that at the back end it's a mess. I mean, I'm a creative, I'm a designer, and I'll make a typical example with designing a website, or yeah, let's say a website. When you develop a website, there is the front end and the back end. Normally, what you see in the back end is mess. It's just a confusion of things. But what you see in the front is something that is nice and clear. So now it's important that the back and the front becomes all nice and clear in this regard, for you to declare that you are an excellent brand, without actually the world saying, "Hey, you are excellent." No, 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 no. If you are excellent, even if you get to an environment or an event and then you get to leave without even being recognized or something like that, when you are unforgettable, when you are excellent, people won't forget you. They'll say, man, 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 that last speaker, man, that second speaker, they will remember you. Trust me. They will remember you. Excellence should be the standard. Hey now, it saves time. You don't have to repeat it when you do it right the first time. Oh, wow. Can you just repeat that? Can you just repeat that? Like, this is so true. You don't even have to repeat yourself. You don't even have to do it again and again. Once you do it right, it remains. You remain unforgettable. And I think this is something powerful that we can all take to say, if we get to push ourselves in doing things the right way, always aiming to give our A game or just putting our best foot forward, like, what will stand in our way? If you have given your best shot, what will stand in your way of succeeding or being excellent? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, sorry. Nothing more. Nothing will. Hey, Sibo. Good evening, fam. Sunny Bonani, Gatenjiwe. Hey, darling. Yes, Oprah Winfrey was around 5 p.m. Exactly, honey. Exactly. So that was the show that I used to listen to, guys. Like, I used to watch that show, and it was even the norm in our family. We know that there's no way we're gonna watch Oprah. We're gonna watch Oprah. So that was just super amazing. So honestly, making excellence our brand is the best thing. And being excellent at what you're doing now is very important, because if you are sitting there and waiting and say, oh, you know what? I will work on my excellence. I will work on, or I'll improve on giving my best and everything. What if today is your chance to actually be unforgettable? Or what is your chance to be seen by someone or some company that is really in need of what you have to offer? What if your next big opportunity is coming right now? Like right now, as I'm doing this live, what if someone is about to tune in and that particular person is going to change my life completely? What if that's the case? So when you wake up each and every day, it's important for you to be intentional and have aim for something great, aim high, aim for something amazing, aim for greatness, aim for doing the best and giving your best shot. Like pull up those socks. I mean, guys, I feel like what's nice about each and every day, or being given a brand new day, like every day is an opportunity to wake up and do better. We have our thoughts that somehow can help us think, and you start thinking, so how was yesterday? How, how did I do yesterday? I mean, I'll talk about what happened this weekend. For me was a very, 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 very lazy weekend, but it's mainly because I was not feeling myself. I was not feeling great. I was a bit sick. I think it's only today when I started feeling like I'm alive. I'm really alive. The whole of Saturday, I stayed in bed. I only woke up to take a bath, take food, and go back to bed. Like even today, I was detoxing because I felt like all I could do was just eat. I mean, bath, eat, and then still sit in the bed. And today, well, yesterday, obviously, I went out. Like, okay, we had to do some grocery shopping with my husband. And I think, what, halfway before we were done, I kept on just leaning down or just trying to grab some breath, grab a break, Nyana. While we were walking around the store doing groceries, I was not okay. And then there were other things that we didn't buy. When we left the shop, I said, please let me go home. You will sort out the rest. Drop me off. You will come back and do the rest because I'm not feeling myself. So today I'm a bit better. I'm alive. I feel like I'm alive. I mean, I even did a video earlier. I don't know if you guys watched it. The KFC ad. I mean, I felt like that was super amazing. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it after this one. All right. So I was feeling alive. And the fact that I woke up, I was able to think. And my thoughts were able to tell me, okay, Ntabi, so your weekend was not that productive. So what's happening? What's the plan? I mean, I had so much work that I needed to do. I still have so much work. And it's almost 9 o'clock right now. And I know, for example, I know like I'm very productive late, like in the evening. I don't know if there's someone like me, but I'm mostly productive in the evening. I feel like during the day, as much as I can work and push, there's just so many distractions for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm used to working late nights or whatnot, but I do rest. I make sure that I sleep my 8 hours, guys. I don't compromise. So the fact that I woke up, excuse me, the fact that I woke up and my mind was able to tell me, okay, this is what's happening and everything. The fact that we have our thoughts, guys, our thoughts are able to direct us to say, today was not that bad. At least you pushed some work and you did one, two, three. So it means that there's something that needs to be improved. You didn't do one, two, three. Now, make sure that tomorrow when you wake up, you try to push out on those things that you didn't do. So it's like our thoughts direct us. And also, even what your daily routine is, it guides you to say, This is your daily routine. You didn't want do 1, 2, 3. You did that. You didn't do that, or you managed to do all this. So this is next. So it's important for us to have those routines, and for somehow to for them to help us just to look forward to the next day and really have a reason to really see how far we are going. And for us to be excellent is when we constantly work on perfecting who we are or where we want to be. I know there's no master of perfect, or there's nothing as perfect, but I know for a fact that we strive to be perfect. Our main goal is to try to be like to try and go to the point where we just keep giving our best, right? We just keep doing our best. So that's basically where I am. That's basically where I am. So let me read your comments. Yes, honey, I think you agree with me there. Thank you for that. Malakwiti says, so true. Your light won't be dimmed. It will not. Because you are excellent in your own way. We don't have titles. Often Tabi, the web designer, the Tenji with a comedian, homemade by Sibu. Just be great. Oh, I'm gonna clap for that. Oh yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. Thank you so much for pointing that out. I totally agree. We shouldn't, have those titles. We don't even need to have those titles. We don't even need to find ourselves even wanting or demanding to get those titles. Like we cannot. Ooh, apologies. Sorry about that. So I just logged in on 2 sites. There's something that I want to load. So I just want to make sure that I load it. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. Oh, someone wants to join. Oh, was it me? Let's see. Oh, okay. No. Sivu says, sorry, Sivu. I'll read your comment now. Let me firstly do this. Okay. So Sibu says, I feel like what dims one's light is envy. Interesting, honey. It's envy. We've become this generation of envious beings and have neglected our purpose in life. Ooh, girl, you're throwing in bombs. Hence the reason that we don't excel in anything we do. Shoo. My God. My God. Ooh, this is deep. This is deep because that's the reality of what's happening right now. That envy is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's so dangerous because you are not living your true life. You are denying yourself your true self. You are not living the truth of who you are, or who you're supposed to be. And what's sad is that you constantly, wake up every day, live life, and still hope for things to just happen and just be great for you. Yet you are not even being true and living your true purpose, the right thing. Instead, I'm chasing after what Sibu's, not mine. I'm chasing what Laquita's, not mine. I'm chasing what others have, but not what I have, or not what I. Wow. Why do we neglect our own purposes? Why is it that we think that what we were designed to be on this earth is not better than what others are having, or how others are living their lives? And have we even asked ourselves that maybe the reason why you are not even striving at what you wish to strive on, it's mainly because you are not being true to yourself. You are busy living other people's lives. You are busy living other people's life, and you are not living your own life, and you are not living your own truth. Have you ever thought about that? That maybe that's why things are just not going right for you. Or even if they're going right, it's possible that you can see that you are not fulfilled. You can have it all. Guys, you know what? We can have all the money in the world. I mean, I want all the money I want money. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want money? Who doesn't want, to have it all? I mean, I know money can be told or can be said that it's a root of all evil, whatever. But I wouldn't be working and putting in an effort or making excellence my brand if I wasn't aiming to build my wealth, build my empire, and work towards living my best life. You know, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm living each and every day of my life to say. I wake up with a purpose, and when I wake up with a purpose, it means that I need to have money. There has to be money in the table. There has to be money, chill. Mm? The work that I put in has to put money. You get my point? Talking about money. Let's do this. Let's do something quick. Let's do something quick. So basically, that was me saying, bring me the money, guys. The earrings are 70 rand. The t-shirt is here, is 200 rand. Okay? Bring the money, guys. Bring the money. Oh, okay. Where was I? Where was I? Yeah. So, okay, the last part that I wanted to mention here was that, yeah, but I think I did mention because, like you were saying, Sipo, one of the reasons why we don't excel in what we are doing is because we are not living our truthful life, or yeah, our true self. We are not focused on what belongs to us, what is ours. So let's change that. Let's change that narrative, and let's do what's right for us, or what's meant for us, and let's build that excellence and just be happy in what we do. Because what I wanted to say also was that you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not happy, if you're not fulfilled, some I know some people would say, listen, bring that money here, I'll show you that it will bring me all the happiness. Someone would say that. It's fine, I won't dispute, they have their own reasons, but I'm saying that if you are fulfilled as a person, there's just something bigger than just having something. There's something bigger in your soul that, oh, anyway, let me not go deeper. Laquita says, yeah, envy is a green monster, ooh, of insecurity. That's so true. That's so true. When you're insecure, it's a problem. When you're like, why even start that brand? Why even wake up and want something so bad? Why even go to the trouble of wanting something, but you're gonna have this insecurities and all that? Why don't we trust God enough? Because I think, again, because I might not want to blame a person that much, but I want to blame your belief system as to whom are you? Like, who's your God? Who do you believe in? Who do you give your trust to? Why do you doubt that God is capable of turning things around for you and making sure that you get the things that you desire, you get what you deserve, what's meant for you? Why is that? You know, don't look this way or that. Find a mirror and get excited. Listen, listen, listen. Right about now, I'm going to pretend that this is a mirror. Ne? I'm going to pretend that this is a mirror. Laquita is saying, don't look that way. Don't look that way. Look here. Don't look that way. Don't look that way. Look here. Look at yourself. This is a person that you need to look at. Hmm? Eh? Whom's are you? Eh? Is that proper English? Did I pronounce it right? You got me. Yeah. If I didn't pronounce it right, but you got me. Hmm? Hmm? I'm no longer. What is that song? I'm no longer a child of fear, but I am a child. Oh, no, no, no. Here's the song. I'm no longer a slave of fear, but I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave of fear, but I am a child of God. So if you're a child of God, what are you still fearing? Why are you a slave of fear and insecurities and doubt and all these negative things? I stop it. Stop it. I hate it. Stop it. I don't like it. I usually say stop it. I like it. But this time I'm going to say stop it. I don't like it because no, you're not going to be a slave. Mm-mm. You can't be a slave of fear. Fear is limiting you. Fear, insecurities, doubt, it's stopping you from living your best life. It's stopping you from the greatness that God has set for you. Like, guys, your table is set, like everything is ready for you. But you are busy doubting, or you are busy going around living other people's lives, not focusing on what God has said for you. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? You know? So let's not deviate from this topic because now we are shouting and we are speaking to those that are living in fear and not living their purposeful life. But let's come back to the good conversation, which is letting excellence be your brand. I mean, guys, in whatever that we do, whether it's something that you just started yesterday, it's important for you to make sure that you give it your all, no matter how small. I mean, I remember, let me tell my story. I remember when I was when I was selling Booby brand t-shirts. When I was starting, I made sure that even though this brand is just starting, it's small and all that, I'm going to make sure that I present it the best way possible. I give it my best shot. So meaning, excuse me, I was not going to let nothing stand in my way. Guys, I need water. I need water. Can I please be excused quickly? I need to go get water. Let me play something so long. Quickly getting water. That was quick, ne? Ooh, I ran. Cling, cling, cling. So yeah, when I started Booby Brand, guys, I honestly started, but I just didn't just start my brand without putting in effort. I needed to make sure that even when I sell my merch, it's something that is so solid and presentable and of great quality to my clients. Meaning I had to give it my all. There are some people that are testing the waters. And when they test the waters, they just give out, they don't give their all. And I fail to understand, why is it that you're gonna test out something, but you are giving less, you are giving out less, you are giving it 30 or 40 or 50%. Why is that? Why can't you give it 100%? Who needs to get that 30%? And how am I supposed to even invest in your amazing so-called merchandise or whatever that you're doing, whatever that you're producing, when you are giving me 40%? You are testing. How, when you test me with 40%, you stand high chances of, like, okay, obviously there'll be high chances of you losing out, because that 40%, it means that is not your best. And the minute I just say no or reject you, it means that you've lost out on that 40%, where else you could have invested 100%, invested exactly what you want to produce. And if all things fail, chances are there'll be someone who can invest in it. Maybe not you, but someone else. But why is it that when people test waters, they don't give out their excellence? They don't let their excellence be their brand. They are not giving their A game. Why is that? I don't understand. So between you and me, my advice to you is that give your A game. Be excellent at whatever that you're doing. Make sure that you excel the best way possible. Make sure that you give it your all, you do your best, and you trust your instincts. You trust, do something that you, listen, when you produce something, when you offer a product, be your own client. I don't know if I'm making sense. Be your own client. So meaning, imagine I'm selling earrings, 70 rand. DM me, please. DM me. I'm selling t-shirts, 200 rand. Now, imagine if I was selling this merchandise, this accessories, and I don't even wear them. Isn't that dodgy? So I am my own customer in a way, and I am my own example. I don't know how to explain it, but if I cannot buy from myself, how would I expect Cebu or Moyo or whoever to buy into my business? You get my point? So if I'm not giving out excellence, who do I expect to bring excellence to my brand? And then you hear people say, hey, support Black business, support Black brands, support whatever. I'm going to support a brand that is great, that offers me the best work, and that is giving me what I need and what I deserve. I'm not going to waste the money that I have or invest money in something that is not great, because some people will say, hey, it's Black businesses, you know, we need to support each other. Yes, I'm for that. I do agree that we need to support each other, Black businesses. But my question is, if we're going to support each other as Black businesses, if your Black business is not doing the right thing, is not giving me the right savers, am I supposed to continuously support and invest, even though I can see that my money is going down the drain? No ways. No, no, mm-mm, no ways. I don't think so. I hope that you got that point. So, whatever that we do, let's make sure that we invest in excellence and we give out excellence ourselves. And it's the same thing. Whatever that you do, let it be something that you would expect to get as well. Because if you are doing something and saying, ooh, I don't know who's going to like this because I don't like it, then why are you doing it if you're not going to like it? Anyway, on that note, let me read your comments. Comments. Uh, where are we? Very true. Most people would do with mirrors. Hey, because honestly, the most attractive thing, be it for a person or brand, is being true to yourself or your brand. Stand by what you believe in. I'll drink a sip of water for that. Stand for what you believe in. That is very important. And standing for what you believe in, let it mean, let it be because it is something that is great, something that is good, something that you can bet on it and say, you know what, this is the best shot. I've given it my best shot. You know, let's do that. And I always like there's this saying that, you know what, if something is never right until you become a part of it, until you do it. And I believe that as much as we can delegate, and let's think about it, even if you're a business owner or you own a company or you are a manager for some brand, whatever, the truth of the matter is, even if you own or you somehow delegate or you somehow get other people to do the work, at the end of the day, you will have to approve, right? So my point is, like, we are responsible for the outcome of whatever that we do. We are responsible for the excellence of our brand. No one else is responsible. Even if you can have a team of people, each and every person is accountable. And I believe that's what we should also instill in maybe the collaborations that we do or the teamworks that we do, or even having a team or just having partnership of some sort, whether it's on a project that you're doing or just something that you're doing, even if it's once off. Make sure that all of you guys are accountable and know that you need to bring out your best. You need to make sure that you are excellent. Basically, all of you guys bring your A game. Because if one member of the team is lurking, it means that all of you guys are not going to win. It means all of you guys are not going to win. If one part is broken, it's like maybe we all three, four of us, or yeah, let's say we are building a table, and this table has four legs for it to stand. If one of us is not building it right, it means that the table won't be stable. It will eventually fall. So it shows that when it falls, we all fail. We all fall, right? But when we work together and make sure that everything is standing in firm, is excellent, then we know that we are all winning. And what happened to winning together? I mean, it's high time that I bring back the For Women Empowerment Seminar, because I spoke a lot about winning, like winning together, especially with women, but obviously not necessarily with women. Not just that particular event was strictly for women, but when I speak in general, winning together is important. You cannot get up there alone. The truth is, we can win together. We can do amazing things together if we are a team. If we make sure that each and every one of us gives out their excellence, gives out their best, then we will be okay. We will be okay. All right. And remember that you won't be everyone's cup of tea. Hey, now. Yes, girl. What matters is that you'll be someone's cup of tea. That's all that matters. I like it. I like it. What matters is that you'll be someone's cup of tea. Not everyone else's, but someone's cup of tea. So it means that that someone is waiting. That someone is waiting with their cup to be filled up. By who? By you. They are waiting for you to fill up their cup. So I like that. I like that because it's very important to know that in this world, we cannot please everyone. We cannot make everyone happy, but we can constantly work on doing our best because there is someone out there who is waiting for that best that you have to give. Danko, Danko. Uh, oh, Moyo, Sila location. Hello, Moyo. Thank you for joining. Evening, evening, Moyo. Evening, evening. We all about bombshells here. Sarah bomb. ah, the Chrissy says, real fam folks are never late, just in time for the good part. Can you increase the volume, please, for the people at the back? Please increase the volume. Real fam folks are never late, just in time for the good part. I hope they heard that at the back. On this channel, you are never late. On this live stream, you're never late. You just in time for the good part. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna start, saying that every time when a person joins in and they go like, "Oh, I'm late." I'm just gonna say, "No, you are not late. You are just in time for the good part." Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I make sure that I don't forget it. You're not late. You are just in time for the good part. Hey, thank you for that. Moya says, I know, right? I stepped in when Tabi was throwing serious bombshells. you know, when you know, you know. when you know, you know. You'll be someone's cup of tea. Had to say it loud to the people at the back. Yes. I like it. Yes, it's important. They need to hear. They need to hear because it has to be loud and clear. I see what you did there. yeah. You see, man, you see. I'm glad. I'm glad. Awesome, awesome. Yo, guys, that's super amazing. That's super amazing. I'm super glad that we're having this conversation and we're really learning about, the importance of excellence. And let's also shop shop. Bona shop shop. I got it. No, you're not late. You're just on time for the good part. Listen, I cannot wait for tomorrow to have someone joining a minute later. I'm like, no, you're not late, darling. You're just in time for the good part. oh my word. Yeah, something about me. I get just carried away. I just get too excited. I know. Something about me. I get too excited. I get too excited. And this excitement is going to end now. In the next 6 minutes, we're going to be doing this live stream for an hour. So, another thing for us to make excellence our brand, we need to somehow prioritize our times and all that. I'm not the best disciplined when it comes to our live stream. I know that like our morning and the midday glories, I would say, no, it's gonna be 30 minutes, it's gonna be an hour, and then we go on and on. But of course, it's because the conversation is flowing and it's great, and I just feel like I want to hang out and everything. But the truth is, hey, after 3 hours later, it's great. I'm happy, but I'll go like, yo, I didn't do 1, 2, 3. I didn't do 1, 2, 3. Yo, guys, owning your business, having your own business, yo, it's nice. when you see everything out there happening. But yo, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, right now, like, let me not even go on with my business because, yeah, I'll just, my brains are just gonna, I don't want to blow my brain out. But anyway, I think, guys, it's very important that we work on our brand and we make excellence our brands. I mean, it's very important that we give our best. And I don't doubt for a second that we are capable of doing the best, even if you are starting up, even if you are, trying something and hoping that it will work out and everything. It will work out if you give it your best. And one thing that I want you to take note of is that if you're going to compete with the next person, you're going to be in trouble. If you're going to compete with what others are doing or how far they are, you are going to be in trouble because you won't manage to like to just what maintain that pace that they're on, because you're not sure how long they trained so that they can run. And you see them they keep running, they have the stamina, but you're wondering, why am I getting tired along the way? It's because they have figured things out themselves. So you need to figure things out yourself and figure things out based on what is it that needs to be done in your brand and all of that. Do not focus on what others are doing. Draw inspiration. I always say that there's nothing wrong with drawing inspiration from what others are doing, but do not try to compete or compare or try to do something that others are doing or try to duplicate something hoping that yours will succeed. It doesn't work like that. And don't think that you're going to wake up tomorrow and whatever that you're working on, it will just blow up. You will just have a million stores across the world, your services being, used everywhere. Like, you need, there'll be hard work that needs to be put in. There'll be hard work. There's so much work that you still need to put in. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself and keep working on your craft. Don't copy what others are doing. Work on yourself and just be patient and give it your best shot while you at it. Give it your best shot while you at it. Every moment, make it count. Make sure that you bring your A game. Give your best, even if the result come and then the clients or whoever says, I think you can improve on this. It means that you will do even excellently, even better than you did because you had already given your best shot. Okay, that's my point. Sibu says, thank you for motivating us and reminding us to come back to us in order to excel. Yes, yes, thank you so much. And I think you have put it nicely when you say that we need to come back to us. We need to come back to center and be realistic and be true to ourselves. And we should stop, listening to the noises around us, because the noises around us, they stop us from even listening to ourselves or even having a decent conversation with ourselves, because there's so much noise around you and you keep listening to this noise, you can't even hear yourself. So let's pause a little, let's pause, reflect, listen to ourselves, see exactly what we need to do and work on ourselves. And whatever that you do, guys, don't give up. Don't give up on your craft. Don't give up on yourself. Moyo says, yes, ma'am, I hear you. Thank you, Moyo. I'm glad that you hear me. Let's not give up on ourselves. Let's not stop believing that we're capable of doing more than we think we can. And we are excellent. We are capable of making our brand excellent, and we are capable of just winning in every sphere of our lives. So I will leave you with this quote again, which I had said at the beginning and in the middle of this conversation. And it says that let excellence be your brand. When you are excellent, you become unforgettable. Doing the right thing, even when nobody knows you're doing the right thing, will always bring the right things to you. My God, you know, that's very important. Hey, honey! Ooh, you just joined in now. But you know what we say, right? On Real Fam, you are never late. You are just in time for the good part. So the good part is that let excellence be your brand. When you are excellent, you become unforgettable. Doing the right things, even when nobody knows you're doing the right things, will always bring the right things to you. And with that said, Real Fam, I would like to inform you about my services. Hold on. So some of you might have seen me wearing this t-shirt or the white one buttoned with like it's either red and black or all black buttons on a white t-shirt. So I am selling this merch and is currently available, and I will be sharing links soon. But for now, if you wish to maybe order and everything, you can contact me via my Instagram, or you can go directly to Booby Brand on Instagram, or email on this booby at ildesigns.co.za. That is the what email that you can use. But the quickest way, obviously, if you're on Instagram, you can DM Real Talk with Ntabi or Booby Brand on Instagram. And of course, the big circle earrings is 70 Rand. So if you wish to purchase, I have different colors. You guys will, I think, have probably seen me wearing other colors. I've got black, I've got brown, I've got yellow, I've got, of course, red, and I've got pink as well. So if you wish to purchase, let me know and I will definitely hook you up. All right, I'll hook you up. Um Yay! Yeah, yeah, booby. Yes. Can I tell you guys what booby means? It's actually you missed an I. You missed an I there. You missed an I. So what booby means is be you, be inspired. It's now or never. So Booby Brand was inspired by our very own Miss Universe, who is a South African, who happened to have been Miss South Africa, and she wanted to be Miss Universe. And as she was asked the question for her to even get to win, she said she hopes that women will take up space and own their territories, basically. So when she said we should take up space, I saw an opportunity for one to really take up space in terms of bringing out something great, something amazing, something that you can leave a sign of, and something that can just be unique and just be amazing to the world. And for you to showcase what you are more capable of doing as a person. So, this is just a glimpse of what Booby is. But of course, because you real fam are so important, I'm gonna definitely do a video. You know, I do a video for almost everything, right? So that I give you everything in detail. So I'll be doing a video just explaining to you about this Booby brand and all of that. Just giving you a story behind this brand. and you will know about it. We were supposed to be done by 1 hour, but because Ntabi Ula, baby, baby, this one can talk now. Remember me of the code that keeps me going to this day. We all die. The point is not to live forever, but to create something that will. Oh, wow. That's so true. I honestly don't like the fact that we all die, but that's the truth. That's a fact. But the most important point is that we need to build things that live forever. And like, I truly agree. That is so true. Let's continue to build those legacies. Let's leave a mark. Let's leave a mark. Whatever that we're doing, let's leave a mark. Let's make sure that something remains behind, something fruitful, not just something fruitful. And wherever we go, let's plant a seed. Let's plant a seed of hope, plant a seed of greatness, plant a seed of change, plant a seed of life. Like, let's do that. Let's do that. And with that said, I think we can call it a wrap. Ooh, that was amazing. That was an amazing 1 hour. So I'm hoping that you guys here will make excellence your brand and make sure that you give it your best shot. All right. So I love you and I appreciate you. And I always tell you guys this, and I'll tell you again, and I'll never stop saying it. Your support is amazing. Your engagements to me, for me, is just on another level. And I can't help but keep appreciating that. And like I always say, I wish nothing but the best. Whatever that you're doing, may you keep building your craft. May you be excellent in whatever that you're doing. May you not, lose heart. Like, may you not give up or lose, like, or yeah, not have hope or just be hopeless. Like, just remain hopeful. Just remain hopeful. Keep working on your craft and believe that there is something greater, something better that is in store for you. You are capable, you are amazing, you are worth it, and this world deserves a person like you. And whatever that you're doing, never doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Whatever that you have in mind, if you feel the need to test it out the best way possible. Make sure that you do it excellently so. Don't just do it, just give it your all, give it your best shot. In that way, even when it fails, you will know that I gave it the best shot. That's why the fact that it failed, it means maybe it was not meant to happen or is not meant for me. So if that's the case, you will be at peace. Unlike you not giving it your best shot, you will know that I didn't do my best. And you will be confused as to what if I had given it my best. So do not live life with what if, what if, what if I could have, I couldn't, don't be that person. Don't be that person. Anyway, night night, y'all. Excel real fam. Night night fam. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Moyo. Much appreciation. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone that joined. Laquita, Sivo, Moyo, Lidile. We had who else was here? Like, you know what? I needed this. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I'm gonna sleep well at night knowing that you needed this, my friend. So with that said, thank you and all the best with whatever. And have yourselves a good day or good night, whatever time it is. Love you guys. Bye.